Good morning, Needham High. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silent reflection. Thank you. You may be seated. And here's the news for today.
Good morning, Needham High. I'm Kate Keene.
And I'm Brendan Maloney. Welcome back in. Happy Tuesday, everyone.
First off, we have a top-tier piece of news to address. Our bagel announcement last week, as much as we want it to be true, was just a joke. So please, to the person who gave us $500, we're all set.
Again, it was not real information, and it was just a joke that went wrong. Jumping right into today, let's head over to Veronica and Sam for an interview with a Needham vet and learn about what's around town. Take it away, guys.
Veterans Day is a holiday for us to pay our respects to those who have served. The holiday was created to have a day to celebrate all veterans in all wars. Most U.S. citizens honor America's veterans for their willingness to serve and sacrifice for our country. However, Veterans Day can have different meanings to different people. While visiting former Nhsn producer Christina Perez at UPenn this weekend, I took the opportunity to interview other students on what Veterans Day means to them.
I believe that wars are like the culmination of the worst parts of humanity, but I still like to honor like everyone who has died for their country in war around the world.
I think war is pointless, and while like a lot of people die, I do have a lot of respect for our veterans because they fight for their beliefs and for their country, which is something that's really honorable.
Thanks, that was great.
For our last piece of news for this week, let's hand it over to Caroline to hear about endangered species.
Massachusetts is home to 217 total plant and animal species that are listed as endangered. However, today we're just going to focus on 3 of these species, starting with the American brook lamprey. These jawless fish spend the first 3 to 7 years of their life as emocoids that feed on algae before undergoing a metamorphosis. Unfortunately, this metamorphosis leaves these lampreys without functioning intestines, and therefore they only live for a few more weeks after that. Unlike most fish, brook lampreys are known for building underwater communal pebble nests for their eggs. These lampreys are vulnerable to pesticide and fertilizer runoff into freshwater, as well as complete habitat destruction. Next, we have the American bittern. Bitterns are wading birds in the heron family. Although their overall red list position is least concern, they are locally endangered in the state of Massachusetts. These birds will eat anything from fish to insects and are migratory. Because of its reliance on wetlands, however, bitterns are extremely vulnerable to runoff pollution and habitat destruction. Finally, we present the little brown bat. Little brown bats are insect-eating bats that live in roosts of up to hundreds of thousands of individuals. Like other bats, they are nocturnal and are most active at dusk and dawn. Although they have few predators, a fungal disease known as white nose syndrome has decimated bat roots in recent years. This disease first broke out in New York in 2006, but is now a continent-wide phenomenon and the focus of conservation efforts.
Thanks, Caroline, and everyone else for all the great packages this week. So, without further ado, we present
Sports!
Good morning, Needham High. Huge week for Rocket Sports. Girls volleyball won 3-0 against Malden in the first round of the playoffs. No surprise there. Big week for soccer as the girls team won 2-1 against Bridgewater Raham, and the boys team won 2-0 against Attleboro with goals from Danny Jordan and Mitch Wilson. Freshman football won against Wellesley 33-0. They are now 8-1. The future looks bright for our football team. And finally, boys Quidditch won against Natick with an epic catch by seeker Ben Kwan. He played through a torn ACL and is expected to make a full recovery by next week. Best of luck as they play Worcester tomorrow. Well, that's all for this week. Sounds like Rockets are doing amazing in the playoffs, and best of luck this week. Stay fly, Rockets.
Way to go, Rockets! And on that note, congratulations to the cast and crew of The Little Mermaid. They had 3 amazing shows and have a lot to be proud of. Congratulations to all of you.
Thanks for tuning in this week, and happy early Veterans Day. Until another news story pops up, that's a wrap on NHSN.